Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and today I want to show you how you can revive and restore an older, well-loved synthetic wig that is not heat-defined and make her smooth and wearable again. If you want to know how I do this, then stick around and let's get started. So this girl here is called Glamour Mono by Ellen Wille. It's a really beautiful style, a little longer and really glamorous if you ask me. And this one has really been worn a lot, and she doesn't belong to me, but the lovely Carmen, who is following my channel, asked me if I knew how to revive a regular synthetic wig and if she could send her to me. So I told her I haven't done that before, since I wear mostly heat-defined synthetics, and it's more or less easier with heat-defined synthetics since you can use any heat tool. But on the other hand, if there are waves or curls involved, it's not as easy as with straight hair, of course, since heat always straightens the fibers. Now, this one is more or less straight. It has a very slight wave in it, and I hope I can preserve it. Otherwise, I will have to try to get it back in there. And by the way, since I know this question will come, right now I'm wearing the gorgeous Casual Curls by Tressalure in the color 613-1001 R18, which I just received and of course will review in a bit. Now this one here is one of Carmen's favorite wigs. She has really worn her a lot, and as you can see, the fibers more or less clump together. They're not as flowy as with a new wig, and even though this has just been detangled and combed, you can hardly move your fingers through her. I mean, you get the picture and probably know what I'm talking about. And also, the ends really look frizzy. I hope you can see that. That's what happens with every wig after a while. And the regular synthetic is keeping up much better than the heat-defined fibers. But on the other hand, the heat-defined ones are better to restore since you can use your flat iron or curling iron or something. Now, the only appliance, apart from the Renee of Paris straightening brush that came out last year, I think, which I haven't tried yet, that you can use on a regular synthetic is a steamer, which probably most of you have at home anyways for steaming clothes. And that's what I'm going to use and try to revive this girl here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this beauty smooth and detangled again. So the only things I'm going to use is a wig brush and my steamer, which is a regular clothes steamer by Philips. It's not one especially for wigs, but I've been using it for years now and it works just as well. Okay, let's go. Now, first of all, you separate the fibers, take one string of fibers, and just brush it through really well so there are no tangles in there. And once it's smooth, you take your brush, start way up at the roots, and direct the steam onto the fibers. You can go really close to the fibers. It won't damage the fibers. And just pull it downwards and gliding the brush through, and you already have detangled. And just to make sure, I'm gonna repeat this. And right at the ends, you can go slower so that it gets really a lot of heat and the frizzy fibers can close and straighten again. And as you can see, I can already run my fingers through very easily. So I think it's working fine. Okay, let's just go ahead. Okay, as you can see, she's stick straight now, but the fibers feel like new. They are super smooth, completely detangled. You can run your fingers through them super easily. They really are super soft and feel like new. It's such a huge difference to before. And also the ends, I hope you can see that, look like brand new. They're all straightened and it feels completely buttery and like new. The only thing we have to get back in is that slight wave and a little bit of volume that she had. And I am going to use a blow brush and hopefully can recreate that slight wave. So the good thing is that the fibers are still damp and not dry. So I'm going to dry them now using my blow brush, and we'll try to get a little wave back in and a little more volume. I'm using this blow brush here. It's my Brown Satin Hair one, it's called. It's an older one. It's a German, I think it's a German brand, but you can use any kind of blow brush as long as the bristles here are made of plastic. Don't use ones that have metal, since this is getting too hot and will damage your fibers. But as long as you have one that is all plastic, like this one, you're good to go. You can't even regulate the heat on this one. It just has two settings, low and high. I'm always going high, but it's not going to be that hot, so it won't damage the fibers. All right, let's go ahead. All right, now she's not stick straight anymore. She has a little bit of lift and a little bit of volume. And for the finish, I'm going to put her on my head and go through with that blow brush again. Some things just go better when you wear the hair on your head. And I will show you the finished result in a moment. So I'm back with Glamour Mono 2.0, so to speak. She is dry now, has a little bit more lift, and also more volume again, but not the same slight wave she had. She's definitely sleeker now and straighter. But on the bright side, the fibers feel like new and are completely detangled. She moves much better again. I'm going to show it to you from the back. I think it's a definite plus, and I hope Carmen will also like this later version. But now she should be able to wear this for a long time to come, and of course can follow the tutorial and steam her herself, hopefully, once the ends get frizzy again. So I hope you liked this little tutorial and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my future videos, and there's a new one coming out each Friday. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I will gladly reply. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well. Get into the new year safely, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.